Hi, the second part of naming compounds is molecular compounds. Sometimes you see them under the name of covalent compounds. They're the same. If you remember, we said molecular compounds are composed of two nonmetals. So nonmetal and nonmetals are all on the right side of the periodic table. So their naming is much easier than ionic compounds, I promise. Just follow this formula. You need to use the Greek prefix for the first element, then complete name of first element, plus Greek prefix for the second element. And for the second element, you just bring its root plus IDE. So I brought the Greek prefixes as a review on Greek prefixes. Let's review them together. From mono, which is 1, di is 2, tri is 3, tetra is 4, penta is 5, hexa is 6, hepta is 7, octa is 8, nona is 9, and deca is 10. So if you forgot them, you may need to review and try to memorize them again, okay? I'm not going to give them to you in the exam. So let's go back to this formula again. Now it makes more sense. Greek prefix from 1 to 10, that's more than enough for learning. We don't need more than 10. So Greek prefix, complete name of the first element, then Greek prefix and root of second element plus IDE. So there is only one exception in naming molecular compounds, and it's that we never use the prefix mono for the first element. We use it for the second element, but we never use it for the first element. So let's try to name these compounds together, and then you will have an idea of how to name them. N2O4. Let's check. Both of them are nonmetals, right? So Greek prefix for 2 is what? Di, correct? Complete name for the first element is nitrogen. Greek prefix for 4 is tetra. The root of the name of oxygen plus IDE, so it is oxide. And you see, we can simplify it as tetroxide. Okay? Tetroxide. But I will accept both. Okay? If you write it tetroxide or tetroxide, both of them are acceptable. The second compound, let's check. Both of them are nonmetals, so it's a molecular compound. What's the Greek prefix for 4? That's tetra. The complete name for the first element is phosphorus. How many oxygens? 10. Deca oxide, or again decoxide. Next compound. How many sulfur? 1. Don't forget the exception. We never use mono for the first element. So you just simply say sulfur. How many fluorine? 6. What is 6 in Greek? Hexa, huh? And the name of the root of the name of the element, second element, plus IDE, which is hexafluoride. Alright? Let's finish it with these last 2 compounds. This is our famous what? Carbon dioxide, huh? And this is carbon. Don't forget, we don't use mono for the first element. And the second one is monoxide. We use mono for the first. We don't use mono for the first, but we use it for the second element. Okay? So you see that's the naming for molecular compounds, covalent compounds is much easier than ionic compounds, and less complications, just one exception. And in the next video, I will go over naming hydrates and acids. Okay?